Very sane. Sane answer. Okay, I gotcha. All right. Let's see. Uh, shit. Okay, emotions. Don't get. What do you? Mm, okay, I don't have this nature developed so much. All right, I'm out for thinking for now.
But if you had two random people failing at school, would you care about that?
I care about it, you know. I care
Why?
about it because it's human. It's human nature to give people
You don't
empathy.
even know the people and they're screwing over themselves.
But I could feel them with the fee. I could feel the situation. I could feel and understand their circumstance, and I could read them. So it's kind of I
And
kind of
what
have a
would you do
safety.
about it?
I can do all those things too, but ultimately, I don't think they deserve jack shit. I think I also emotionally don't want to get ready for the test, but I make myself, and that if they can't do that, they don't deserve shit.
Exactly. They don't. But I do help them out, and how the ENFJ helps them out is the most irrational way. They compare themselves being at the bottom low, and they show it to the people. They show that they could be as weak as the people who need the help. And because they emphasize in that weird way, getting
Yeah,
down on
but
a
what would
person's
you
level,
actually do?
that is what we actually do. We
Yeah,
get
but
on the
how does
bottom
that
level,
help? How
and
does
then
that help?
from going on to the bottom level with the individual, you bring him up to the top. So we basically build a stairway of solutions for
Yeah,
that person to get
but
from this in.
isn't that what would happen if they talk to a friend instead of just wallowing in their crap?
No, because sometimes people are so emotional that they can't get out to talk to others.
But
And
apparently the person reached out to someone for
mhm.
some reason.
It's a hand holding approach.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's a
that's
hand.
fine. But it would have to be natural in some way, and the way you're presenting it isn't natural
Why would it be not natural? So,
because
okay,
you're
let's.
presenting it as if you would interfere in some
I
way as
do
an
interfere.
external
I
third
actually
person.
do interfere. So let's say I see a person. I'll give you an example from my life. I see a guy who can't do a presentation, and I see he's stuttering. I tell him things like, "Do you know that you should organize your thoughts more linearly than if you were to organize them dynamically? Try to explain your information from left to right instead of just explain it regularly." And then the person,
Okay, so you're trying to say that some people actually get motivated by that stuff.
yes, they get motivated. Yeah.
To me, it
Sometimes I
makes no
could spur
sense.
the truth because you're smart. Well, okay, truly, why does it make sense? Yeah, it's a hard nature. It's very abstract. Some people they could prefer to do something purposely that is illogical because they feel good about it. And that's the whole idea about the ENFJ nature. Is like some things that people prefer are simply because they prefer them and
Yeah,
they
but you're
shouldn't constitute to
exaggerating the
logic.
differences.
In what way though?
All people do things that make them feel good.
Right. But there are people that do things that make others feel good as well as them.
Yeah,
And
but everyone do that to people they care about.
ENFJs do it to people unconditionally because they see the full picture of
ENFJs are
general.
not all unconditional love to everyone in the world. I refuse to believe that.
Right, but that is mostly what we are geared towards. That unconditional understanding and love to all the people. The unity, the bringing people together. That is the whole idea. That
That's
no,
quite grandiose of
The
you.
reward system is different.
maybe that's why we're no, maybe. But this is on the bottom. This look, it doesn't have to make sense, and that's part of the ENFJ thing also. It's just simply out of emotions, it's simply out of social understanding. It's simply out of the idea that sometimes people are in a bad position like you in life and they would need your help. So let's say there is a hobo and he needs shelter for winter. A lot of people generally, socially, and through the idea that they might not know that individual, won't accept him into their house. While the ENFJ would actually accept them into their house and they would see him as a person who is going through a problem. But this whole empathy idea is not also valuable for an ENFJ. It's not valuable. And not all of them are like that. I'm more mostly like that. Like I seen a guy who was starving in a bus. He was starving because he didn't get any, he was dying from not eating food. It's like I think it was like some INFP guy. So I felt him out and I gave him $10 so he would be able to eat something.
Yeah, but a lot of people would do that.
No, but people in general by psychology.
Do you get disappointed and discouraged by people being shitty?
Yeah.
Are people a disappointment?
Yeah. Well, me personally, I have I'm the dominant nature. So yes, I feel it a little bit, but not as much as regular ENFJs. Regular ENFJs will break down and tell you, yeah, definitely. Not me. Not. I can at times. But not really. So, I'm more of a INTP type of person when it comes to caring to things. But when I don't use my TI, I guess I could be like irrational. So I go both ways. I could be rational and irrational, depending on the mood. If I really feel like there is a need to be rational, I'll be rational. If there's no, then I'll be irrational. My general nature is to be rational. But it's really hard sometimes to live with FE, because if you let FE come too close to you, you will not achieve anything. It will just whirl you into endless desire or endless complex abstraction. It's like quantum mechanics. It's like take a quantum vacuum of space and fill it up with different entities and make those entities come across your thought. So the way that you would project your thinking. And it could become very heated.
It sounds very distant from reality.
It sounds very dissonant from reality. It's like you're coming into yourself with FI and I more than, or actually FE. Yeah, FE goes well. FE, FI, and I, and I, yeah. FE and I, yeah. Both of those.
The ENFJ that I knew was empathetic to a fault, and then would go in waves of attempted, well, she thought that she was being introverted and reclusive, but really she just ran away from most people for a period of time.
Runs away from people?
As a figure of speech. Like, I mean, she would eventually she'd get overwhelmed from helping too many people with too many problems. And
yes.
She'd like close all the doors.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah. That idea is that, you know, when you realize that something is illogical about your theory and you're helping way too many people. Like I have 5,000 suicidal teenagers and I realized how much of my actual life I've lost on the idea of helping so many people.
How have you helped 5,000 suicidal?
How did I help? Over Facebook. I was personally nurturing them and nurturing all their experiences, feeling pretty strong empathy towards them, feeling vulnerable with them, and telling them how vulnerable I am and how vulnerable they are, and raising their morale, basically. But I don't really like to do that because, again, it's like, you know, the empathy nature. It's like the weakness of a certain personality type. ENFJ is considered a weakness to be able to feel and empathize with people on a very strong level. So,
I don't think that an NT is going to relate to that at all. Or respond to it.
Yeah. Because
Feel. I think if someone tried to come down to my level and empathize with me if I'm in a bad spot, when they started out at a higher and a better position, I
yes,
would feel patronized.
patronized. Got it. Patronized. Uh-huh. I see what you mean by that. Like condescended in a way?
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
con uh-huh. Because but are they doing it genuine or are they not doing it genuinely?
Either way,
Either way?
yes.
Hmm. That's interesting. Because well for ENFJs, it's pure hearted. Like,
Well,
like
right. Yeah. Okay. Let me rephrase that. If there are some people like ENFJs where you can see
right.
the genuine good intent painted all over them,
Yes.
it's not so much. Then it's not offensive. It's just kind of unwelcome.
Unwelcomed. Okay.
Right. And it's one of those things where it's like I appreciate the I appreciate what you're trying to do,
Yeah.
but please don't do that. It'd be
Oh,
I would imagine it'd be something sort of like that.
oh, okay. Makes sense. Yeah, I guess. All right. That would make ideas. So ENFJs, they technically don't like to do it. It's like, INFPs, they want to become this like world leader, but at the same time, they end up helping individualities throughout life because they end up working with people, but they also have their own dreams to achieve, but yet they help other people. So same thing with ENFJs here. It's not something you want to do to technically do fully, but it's just something that you think is right to do. So
It
it's
seems almost impulsive for
unconditional.
the ENFJs.
Yeah. And I'm just telling you the very bottom low nature. And yeah, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hurting me to be able to get that sensitive. And I see I would go out of my way.
Break from it if you want.
Oh no, it's fine. I have to voice my beliefs as I go so you understand the mood and how to put the abstraction together because I want to be able to tell you how it is.
You want to relate. You want us to feel it.
Yes, I want you to feel it or
That's
understand
not
it.
how we process the
We're
world.
not gonna feel it.
I understand. I can kind of feel it enough to understand that I would not feel the same way.
You wouldn't feel the same way.
Right.
Gotcha.
I still understand it through a logical framework.
Yes.
I can dissociate myself enough to understand what you're feeling and how that feels. Kind of. I'm sure that it's a much diluted version, but I understand it enough to know how I'd feel.
Yes.
When you explain an emotion, I can recognize it, but not nearly in the same form.
I see. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's basically, it's about you becoming everybody. That's sort of what it is. That's
It's
how you feel it out. Yeah, exactly. But I don't like to be in this state of mind because being in the state of mind of a victim is the worst thing an ENFJ could do because as soon as they are in this state, they're going to end up feeling everything. And when they feel out everything, they're going to feel for a chair. They might feel the moment. Like, I don't know if INTP, if you had those days where you simply sit and you don't know what to do with your life, maybe because you felt out too many things or you understand too many concepts that you're really confused with how you're going to create evolution or movement. Same thing goes for ENFJ. I could sit staring at a wall, and I have done that, or lie down in bed the entire day till nighttime, aggravating myself with the idea that humanity is not feeling things to the empathetical no
One thing is your own life, a
empathetical.
different thing is for the whole world.
Yes, but some ENFJ, what we try to do is try to characterize the whole world in a general aspect of feelings that you see and project from understanding and helping other people in society. So and you end up knowing